Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's been some time, since I've made some video, and here we are talking about the Champions League. Of course, man, quarter-final second leg is going to be there in some days, and talking about the first leg, man. Oh man, as an Atletico fan, you can be like, there's no point like you can be this much happy when it comes to this season or maybe even past few seasons, man. Like, this is the first win at Camp Nou in last 20 years or so, and this is the first win of Simeone in the Camp Nou, and I'm so glad. Like, Simeone had not win a single match, going away in Barcelona's home, and in past two seasons we have won two matches. Talking about some record breaking stuff. And here we are at a pretty comfortable position, Atletico, and we gotta talk about other teams as well. Liverpool, Arne Slot. I said this before. I think he should go now. I think it's done for him. And then you've got Real Madrid. Yeah, man. Like Bayern Munich, you beauty, man. The way you played. I mean, this is such a weird thing to say. The fact that you defeated them at the Bernabeu, but you should have defeated them even more harshly. And of course, the last match of Sporting and Arsenal as well, where Arsenal did the peak Arsenal thing of the season and they got themselves in a position which, to be honest, according to me, is a pretty comfortable position for them as well. So here we are going to talk about all these things, so let's go. Let's just talk about the match, we just get to the start with a bang, the match of Atletico and Barcelona. Atletico is going to host Barcelona with a 2-goal lead over them in aggregate. They being the first match which Simeone won at Camp Nou. It was a historic win for him personally, and even for Atletico because it was almost 2 decades, as I previously stated. So, can Barcelona make a comeback? In theory, yes, but in general, no. Of course, man. What do you expect me to say? Barcelona won't be making a comeback, man. I have full control, full confidence on my team, on Atletico. The fact that they are going to pull this off. The last match you talk about, Barcelona smashed Espanyol. I'm really disappointed in them. I was expecting a better Catalan derby between these two teams, and Atletico lost to Sevilla at Sevilla's home, though it was a B team. But I was happy by the intent which was shown by the youngsters playing there, our academy players. But again, I'm way more confident. I'm really confident on Atletico on this, and this is the most confident I've been this season, to be honest. And it's just something. I don't expect us to bottle this. I don't expect Atletico to play really defensively, astutely, the way we tried to play in the 3-0 loss against Barcelona in the second leg, because this time we have got only 2-goal lead, and of course we have already gotten the lesson there. Plus, the match is at Metropolitano, so of course there will be more confidence, there will be more hostile environment by Atletico fans, and they'll all be really charged up again, just like me. They'll be pretty confident in the team, and I'll be excited to watch the match. And as for talking about to Barcelona, I mean, Frankie de Jong's back, but they don't have Kubarsi. They'll defense be way more leaky than it was before. They'll score goals. We'll score goal. I think this is going to be a high-scoring match, but I'm confident Atletico is going to go through. So yeah, that it is. Talking about the other Spanish team, then of course we have to talk about the Real Madrid match against Bayern. And I was really happy by the way Bayern defeated them. Of course I can be, why shouldn't I? But other than that, of course Bayern, people have always they were disappointed by the fact that Bayern actually did not score more than 2 goals, because the amount of chances they have, the amount of dominance, amount of goal scoring opportunities their players were in, even Harry Kane, and Bayern should have scored at least 4. And coming to Real Madrid, they themselves have to be blamed, because they should have at least gotten that equalizer after Bayern missing chances. They also missed tons of sitters, and Manuel Neuer was having a world-class game, showing why he's the best goalkeeper probably in last 15 years, hands down a great one. So Bayern deserved it, and I'm confident Bayern's gonna go through here as well. People are not undermining and confused because it's Real Madrid quarterfinal, UCL whatnot, 15 UCL whatnot. But I feel Bayern is the one here. Allianz Arena, companies Bayern, I feel they are pretty strong ones here. They might get knocked out in the next semi-final, but I feel they're gonna go through here. I don't see a sitter, but I'll see this to be one of the matches for the ages, I'd say, for neutrals, because it's gonna be a high scoring draw. I feel more like 2-2 or 3-3. It's gonna be an entertaining match, and I really want to appreciate Harry Kane more, so maybe he'll have a masterclass here. Of course, Mbappe might score, Vinicius may score, or maybe Valverde may score, but again, it'll be a draw, according to me, and eventually Bayern will go through. So that is it, which I believe. Because come on, man, you have a well-settled company team, a man who always stick to his ideals, compared to Arbeloa, who's more like a vibes. I'm not saying Arbeloa hasn't done good job. I think he has done fairly decent job from what we were all expecting, but I think this is too much for him, and Bayern will go through. Okay, so the next match we have is PSG and Liverpool. PSG and Liverpool. I will tell this thing that one club which I really love alongside Atletico is Liverpool. It is an equally important club for me. It might feel weird to some people, but yeah, I do follow both these teams. I watch almost all the matches of Liverpool as I watch almost all the matches of Atletico. Okay, after getting that out, I don't have any optimism in this match, unfortunately, for Liverpool. It is, Anfield. Miracles do happen. And Anfield, like it's a European royalty stadium. The amount of, crazy things that has. But the biggest nemesis which Liverpool have is not any player from PSG or Luis Enrique. It's their manager, Arne Slot himself. I have been vocal about this. I don't like him now. I appreciate him for winning the league, but the things he have done in this match, in this season, is something I don't appreciate. To me, he's no better than Erik Ten Hag, unfortunately. Plus, and I have a weird bad feeling that he's going to, weirdly set up this team in a way, have a weird formation for this team. We will have some hope in first 30-40 minutes for Liverpool, but eventually PSG will, outplay Liverpool, and he will start Salah in this match, and eventually I believe PSG might outplay Liverpool. Most probably they will. I'm being really pessimistic for this match, and eventually this will push that narrative of Salah being the problem and whatnot, and he'll go on and say bad shit things in the interview, saying that this is why I played that way, people don't understand how great PSG is. I'm just so done with Arne Slot. I have a really bad feeling. I want Liverpool to do great. I want this team to do great, and if Arne Slot turns this thing around, great for him. But I don't have that good feeling, man. I don't want this guy, the way he treats Salah in this team. I really don't like Arne Slot because of that, because of the way you treat the player who literally carried your team alongside, of course, Van Dijk and Alisson in the previous season. But in spite of saying that, I will still say Liverpool will show some battle and some force intent, and European royalty of Anfield might kick in, of course, alongside individual brilliance of the players, because there are some amazing players in the team. I'll guess I really hate to say this, but PSG may win this match 3-2, and it'll be a really entertaining match again for the neutrals. But PSG will go through, and of course, as I said, the PSG will win here, but Liverpool will also show a good battle. That is it for this match. And last but not the least, talking about a team which I'm really frustrated with, not because the way they play, but because of the way their mentality has been crumbling right now. That is Arsenal. I think Arsenal, the way this match is, the way they have been playing in past few matches, they were peak mentally after defeating Everton. After that, it has been downhill. They play really, really pathetic in the match against City in the Carabao Cup final. And don't get me wrong, contrary to popular belief, see, I have seen Atletico play, thus I know playing bad does not mean that you won't like the team the way they are playing, okay? Playing bad, supposedly playing bad football, does not mean the team is playing bad. I would like to quote it this way. What really matters is the intent and mentality for the team. And for Arsenal, I'm not seeing this. I'm seeing this crumbling really badly in the last few matches. They're big, and the supposed world-class players for Arsenal, Declan Rice, Zubimendi, Bukayo Saka, all these players, talking about even Calafiori, for the matter of fact. I like him, but of course, for the matter of fact, aren't just clutching it up for them. And of course, Kai Havertz. I don't know why Arsenal team just expects so much from him. He's just Kai Havertz, man. Expect him to be just Kai Havertz. He's just doing Kai Havertz is doing Havertzing. That's all he's doing currently, okay? And that is all he'll do. Try to understand that. Other than that, of course, as I said, mentally the team is crumbling. As I said, playing bad football does not mean the team is playing bad. There's a difference between two. And those people who have seen, a lot of peak Mourinho, Chelsea, Atletico from 13-14 know this. And I really sympathize with Arsenal for all the hate they get, because it was kind of similar for Atletico in the 13-14 season. But we eventually won that, and we won that at Camp Nou. We won the league at Camp Nou by, maintaining a draw against Barcelona. But Arsenal, I don't see them doing this, and every single match day, it's just getting bad and bad for them. And Arteta, you have to blame him at this point. But all those weird tactics, I think, where are they now? Like, where are all those supposedly your black magic which you have in your team? You want to change the history. For that, you have to do something historic. But you are mentally crumbling at that point. Okay, now just get back to the match. I have to talk about Sporting. People are undermining Sporting. They won 5-0 against Bodo Glimt, the mighty Bodo Glimt, which went on to won back-to-back their 4 matches against Atletico, Man City, Inter Milan, defeated both Inter Milan and Atletico at the home as well. Okay, so that was a really big thing. And Sporting just really showed intent. They were unlucky that in the first match they could not dismantle Arsenal. But this match, in spite of being away, I think I think Sporting can pull off something. I really want Sporting to do. I think I want Sporting to pull off a result here. But again, it's Arsenal's home, and it's tough for teams going away to win. Not all team can pull off a Bodo Glimt again and again. Thus, I feel it will be somewhat like a 2-2 draw. But I'll feel Sporting will go for this, and Arsenal will just scrap through it again with mentally being dismantled. And I'll tell you why what will happen. In first, Arsenal will start confident that this match is at her home and everything. They will score a goal from set piece. Again, next point, Sporting will try to go for it, and Arsenal will score a goal maybe from a counter or anything. They'll be they'll be going strong in the half time, but after that Sporting will come back even stronger, and Arsenal will defend to the death. They will be scared as hell. They will concede 2 goals, and they will be scared as hell till the 95th minute, and eventually Sporting will run out of the gas and Arsenal will go through. That is how it will happen. I have given you the whole blueprint because I'm pretty confident. I'm just disappointed in the mentality which is shown by Arsenal, and it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. That's all. Yeah. And that is it for this video, man. What do you guys feel of these 4 matches? I've told you about my own personal opinions and everything. Now I would like to know you guys, if you watch this video till the end. I really appreciate you all, and I would really appreciate a comment, whatever you agree, disagree, whatever. I know, whatever, if you see and if you comment, I really appreciate it. So yeah, thank you for watching till the end. I'll see you soon, and subscribe for more.